Oh my goodness, what is going on, Rosebuds? How are you guys today? I hope you all are having a wonderful week. We are having a snow day here in Cleveland, Ohio. They're telling everybody don't hit these streets. Unfortunately, I gotta hit these streets because the college that I go to ain't closed. So I have to drive 45 minutes to school, which is probably going to take me about an hour to get there for one stinking class, and I can't miss it because this is our last class. And I need this to pass. I need to pass because I will be starting my bridge from my LPN to my RN, so I gotta go. Feel me? Welcome to the Rose Garden. It's your first time being here. My name is Kimberly, and I enjoy doing these messages for my people in a way to tell my story so people can learn from me, as well as helping you guys avoid any of the trauma and turmoil that I have ever gone through. I have a very interesting message today. Very interesting message today. I don't know if you all have seen the viral video going around about the turkey Trot family. The poor fiance, so excited, her first Thanksgiving with her soon-to-be forever family and her fiance. And they let this young woman prepare and train for a for a turkey trot marathon, just to tell her on the day of that it was all a prank and it wasn't real. And by the end of the clip, the young lady was bawling her fucking eyes out. And the family still posted the video and wrote in the caption, "She loves pranks. She loved this." Well, that led me to do this reading, and here's why. Let me tell you my story. Though I have not ran into the first two relationships, didn't really run into their family too much. But the third one, it was when I met his aunt that I knew I was going to have to leave him alone. I said, he's not the one. I have to leave him alone. I wanted my third child's father in our relationship to work, but I said, you know what, I'm going to take one for the team because this isn't going to work. And here's how I knew it wasn't going to work. When that woman sat there and said to me, it takes a special kind of woman to deal with her nephew. He got a lot going on. It takes a special kind of woman. I don't even think she realized what she was saying. You, dear, were letting me know that your nephew is fucked up and I should run. Without saying, you should run, he's fucked up. I so nicely said to her, no, baby. It takes a special kind of man to be with me, so your nephew's going to have to get it together. And she's like, no. I said, no. You know your nephew, you don't know me. Okay? He's going to need to be a special kind of man to stay with me. Another thing she said was, my nephew can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm going to stand by him no matter what he does. I said, time to go. This is a humiliation ritual right here. And I gave that man 3 months. First off, when he got out, I didn't hear nothing from his auntie. She didn't even call me. He had been out for like 24 hours or so before even coming to see me. So that was, I said, this ain't going to last long. Finally got to go see the attorney, and I knew then when he was talking to, I said, this man cannot handle being in the presence of other alpha men. He is not my king. And I ran, and I have been running ever since. And has he tried to come back? Yes, he has. Numerous of times. Yes, he has. Have I had weird phone calls from weird phone numbers, which I know is probably his family, his aunt, because his aunt like to call from a no-caller ID number. Oh, yeah, yes, I have. They've been all trying to, his sons, oh, yeah, all of them. Run. So this is what I'm telling, because based on that girl's reaction and her crying, she trained for months, and the family sat there and was okay of making her the blunt end of their joke. Do not ignore, as Maya Angelou said, when they show you who they are, believe them. When my youngest child's father, auntie, showed me who she was, Flying Monkey, I got to go. Because if he do something wrong, I know now you're not going to make him do right. You're going to let him keep doing wrong. And it's so crazy. So my first child's father family was like that. They believed everything he said. They never saw he did anything wrong until he ended up in jail. Then they realized I was never the problem. He was the problem. It's a mess. Listen, I want to tell you, Rosebuzz, stop performing to be accepted into these families that are performing to get them to like you. Don't do it. They're wearing a mask to get you to like them. You do not have to perform for them. Make them prove why they should be in your life. My oldest child's father is like trying to get me back, right? From jail. He said, I want you to like me. I said, well, there's not much to like, and you're in prison. I won't know whether I like you or not until you're free. You get what I'm saying? So and we ended up actually finally having the deep conversation about what transpired from my angle. Like, he knew from his angle, but he didn't know from my, I guess he claims he didn't know from my angle how toxic the relationship was for me. He's like, I didn't know that. He's like, I was in these streets. He was like, my mom didn't even know I was in these streets. But never, not once, did he pinch his lips to say, I am so sorry. He never said that. And he think I ain't peeped that. I peeped it. I peeped it. I peeped it. I peeped it. And I even asked my daughter, did you hear your dad say sorry? She said, nope. I said, yeah, me either. I didn't hear that either. Yeah, I didn't hear that either. Instead, he says, I didn't try hard enough, is what he said. Oh, no, you tried. You did a lot, my brother. You did a lot. You did a lot. You tried hard to look at God. Glow up, says, okay, look, you know what? Spirit be speaking to us. I know y'all see this. Glow up. You may be dealing with a bum, but glow up. There's power in the tongue. Watch your mouth. And 12:12. I don't know. This 12:12 may have some significance for you. This came out in another reading the other day. This may have some significance for you. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. I pre-shuffled these already. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I hate these cards. It's so hard to work these damn cards. These, I don't know who created these, but these are too sticky, too stiff. But I love the message. I love the message. Miss Kim Cranes who created these. I love the message. I don't know who your supplier was, but baby. The Maiden. Oh. I'm going to pull 2. And the Orphan, but it came out in reverse. So I did a reading not so long ago, and the Maiden came out in that reading. Let's see. You guys got to be careful. Passion. Be careful who you get with. Stop performing. The Maiden performs. With this Orphan in reverse, there's many of you out here performing, not realizing they will never see you as part of their family. They will never see you as part of their family. So make them prove that they can be a part of yours. And I know for a fact that I know that young lady felt humiliated. And then they posted the fucking video anyway. If I was her, I would get my get back with letting that wedding get completely planned out and paid for, and then leave him standing at the fucking altar and say, aha, there's no wedding anyway. Lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. Yeah. Haha, there's no wedding anyway. Psych. There was never going to be a wedding today. And actually, I would tune in via Apple, via what is that? FaceTime or Zoom. Hi, I'm in Belize on our honeymoon, and I just oh look, not today. There's no wedding today. Like I would get my get back so horribly, like it's not funny. The way I got my get back with my youngest child's father is when he kept trying to come back. I'm like no. Oh, you didn't know? There was no comeback from that last interaction we had. And when you decided to go no contact for about 24 hours, oh, you didn't know? It was time for me not to go, not to be with you anymore. So maybe this 12-12 is 24 hours. Maybe 24 hours ago something happened and you're taking 24 hours to think about it. You need to go and have a conversation with some true friends. Friends is going to give you the real tea on what it is you should do. Ooh. Yeah, it's time to run, sis. Run. Run. That is a very codependent relationship. That is a relationship not built on trust. If the family is in on their bullshit, I promise you that person is fucked up and will be fucked up. Let's see. We're going to look at our No Not Today cards. Our Oh Hell No's. Since this card Not Today came out, yeah, we need to, I want to see. Yeah, there's many of you out here performing, being the maiden. You're being very kind, very nurturing, very sweet. And the whole time, this family is plotting on you. You also got to understand there are some men out here who get with women to use them. They don't get with you because they genuinely are looking for a beautiful connection. They're looking for someone to fucking leech off of. And I want you to notice something. See the snake on this card? You are definitely, which I'm shocked snake didn't come out here because this deck has a snake in it too. You are literally being groomed to be the brunt of jokes and being used. I was being used by my youngest child's auntie to help him get the fuck out of jail. Like, she knew the whole time he was gonna come out and be what the fuck he was. So you know what I did? Walked away. Once I realized what was going on, I had a feeling that what was going on, but I was like, I'm in it now. Let me just see it through, get him home. If he just show his ass, I'm out, because this wasn't his first time in jail, and I don't think it's gonna be his last. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be his last. We actually helped him clear his license in one of the cities here. In one of the cities here, and there was a notice sent to my house that he literally is back. He's back in trouble with that same city again. Oh, look. Okay, listen. I don't know which one of you are trying to hold on to someone who says they don't do fucking labels. Oh my God. Y'all should have been left this motherfucker alone. What is this? The bar is not just low. It's in hell. Raise your like. Rent depends on it. No, for real. Ooh. That one came over there. If you have to ask all your friends what their text meant, y'all, and it's all like, yo, they didn't mean much. Listen. He calls you crazy because you noticed. You guys are dealing with a whole narcissistic family. Let's see. I want to see, are they going to come out in this freaking reading? You guys are dealing with a narcissist and his family. Be fucking careful. Be careful. They don't want a partner. They want a mom with benefits. If you're packing lunches, doing laundry, soothing egos, congratulations, you're his unpaid life coach. Let him adult on his own dime. It's so funny because my oldest child's father last night was like, you sound like my therapist. I should be seeing you twice a week. I was like, yeah, no. I'm sure I cost much more. And then he goes, I'm going to pay you twice a week to come and see you. You sure is. These men, I'll let you come back and try. But baby, if that effort is minimum, this pussy gonna be minimal. Period. It says if they don't say I no, if they say I don't do labels good, label them unavailable. Anyone who doesn't want a title probably doesn't want a commitment either. Don't wait around hoping to become the one. You're already the maybe. You know what's so funny? When I was shuffling this deck before I started this video, the card the one kept popping out, and then kept popping out. You all are dealing with a fraud. Okay? You're dealing with a fraud who loves to run to get you to chase, give you just enough breadcrumb, and then they turn around and yank the love again. You're dealing with a fraud, but you have someone who is going to come in and do it right coming in. And that's what Spirit really wants you to understand. Don't be the butt of him and his friends' jokes. However, I do want to say this. This person, if you are one of my rosebuds that have already walked away, like me, we've walked away, right? I can guarantee you right now, everyone who thought it was cute and funny for them to use you and treat you the way that they did and ghost you, gaslight you, and now you've waken up seeing them for who the fuck they are and you've walked off, I can guarantee you right now, all of them, Three of Pentacles, go figure, all of them are probably gaslighting his ass now and saying like, yeah, bro, you might have took it too far with this one. She really was the one. Like, you should have really did right by this one. But the whole time they was in his ear like, yeah, fuck her, she's stupid, da 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 da. The whole time they were co-signing all of the bullshit. But now they're regretting it because nobody else in their life can. You were authentic love, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You were sent to help turn the fate of their life, and they took advantage. You were the Wheel of Fortune. You were the star at the bottom of the deck, and they took advantage of that, and now they have to pay for it. Yeah, oh yeah, they're having a change of heart. Hangman. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? It's so funny. People have changed their opinions of you. There are people that know both you and him. And you know what's crazy? Oh my God, this is playing out in my life too. I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. So remember how I told you my youngest child's father's aunt basically spoke on her nephew without realizing how she was speaking down on her nephew, right? And what just said to me just now was the aunt saying to him, you fucked up, you fucked over the wrong one, you should have did right by her, she really had your best interest, nephew. Like, that's what I just heard. She really had your best interest, nephew. But yeah, you messed up, bro. Like, I don't know how you gonna get her back, but you really messed up is what I just heard. And that's what someone is literally saying about you right now. Like, there is someone speaking to this past person of yours, and they're saying to them, like, bro, you really fucked up, you shouldn't have did that. But at the same time, that same person was like literally talking shit about you with this person, and literally trying to get this person to dog you out. You get what I'm saying? They were literally trying to get this person to dog you out. And then once you walked off and they started seeing this person's life decline, now they're like, oh fuck, we need to really like help him get her back. Because he's not doing good without her. He's doing actually quite terrible. And we need to really help him get her back. And it's like, no, don't try to come back now. Don't try to come back now. They're losing their shit though. Let's see, because the Tower card is here. They're really losing their shit. But you aren't dealing with you're not dealing with this person at all. And like I said, when I shuffled this deck, there is a new person coming who is the one who's going to get it right the first time, who's going to do right by you the first time, who's not going to let any external influences influence their decision. You're getting a Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're getting a Knight of Cups. You're getting someone who's going to be who's going to have a lot of integrity. Woo. Yeah, just let it go, baby. This came out in my reading the other day. Let it go. You don't need that person. You don't need to be the blunt end of people's death card. Yeah, you don't need to be the blunt end of people's jokes because they feel some type of way about themselves. And they know you were so genuine and you love them so much and you wanted to see them do good and you fed into that person. And they know you fed into that person and they still let you waste your fucking time. Their family members knew that their nephew, son, whatever, brother ain't shit and they let you do it any fucking way. They let you prepare and plan for this person any fucking way. And they knew that person wasn't shit. But at the same time, collective, now I got to be real with y'all. I got to be transparent with y'all. You all had red flags and you ignored them. So now I'm really on y'all ass now. Okay? I'm on y'all ass. Oh, you know what? That must be the end of the reading for me because I just dropped a slew of cards on the floor. Yeah, totally just dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. But this one right here, you see how she's trying to have like this perfect picture of her and this man? You all wanted this perfect relationship 2121. As I said that, I need to write that on that card. Wanted this perfect relationship so bad and you were compromising your intuition by ignoring that this person can't give you what it is you want. That's why now you're in the Five of Cups energy. Now you're the runner. You were the upside down orphan. Like, listen, stop, y'all. When these men tell you who they are in the beginning, fucking believe them. Listen to their words. And I asked my oldest child's father, do you believe you take accountability? He gave me the most roundabout fucking answer in AKA so many words. No, you don't. You hate, and then he goes say, I hate being wrong. I hate feeling like I'm wrong. Well, you got to take accountability or all your relationships are going to be fucked up. All of them will be fucked up. You have to take accountability. I can't risk coming back to that if you can't take accountability. If you can't admit when you're wrong. When you can't admit that, hey, I didn't know. Or, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. You can't admit that. Like, he had a round, and he asked me, well, can you? I said, yes, I can. So you can stop and say you're wrong right there. I say, yeah, and it don't take years for me to realize it either. I do it in seconds. Within seconds. Yes, I can. So, let me do one final card pull for y'all. I need y'all to really, like, stop ignoring your intuition for an image. It's not working out for you. It's actually bringing you a tower moment. And the reason why it's bringing you the tower moment is because, woo, Five of Swords. Yeah, you guys been in so much damn conflict and upheaval. It's time to go. Look, your back is to the bullshit. You're done with it. Five of Swords. It's time for you to go. Eight of Wands. And you need to bounce expeditiously. I don't know who this is. You're in a family that's going to give you nothing but fucking drama and conflict. Get the fuck out of there. Go. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. They're flying fucking monkeys. Look, they're celebrating. They're celebrating you. Not in a way you think. Like, go. But they really want you to stay because they know you'll be good for this person. But that person's not going to be good for you, and they know it. Hermit mode in reverse. You will feel isolated in this fucking relationship. You will not, you will be in a relationship that you still feel lonely as fuck in. You will, oh my God, y'all, like, you're going to work too fucking hard to keep that relationship. Seven of Pentacles. You're going to work too hard to keep that relationship. It's to the point that you will burn the fuck out. Many of us have been there. I feel your pain. I have been there. Where, with my youngest child's father, I've put in so much work. I just was like, I'm done. And I stopped. And I walked the fuck away. That's the end of the message. Nothing else there. Ace of Wands. Yeah. Gain some clarity and walk the fuck away. It's okay to leave. It's okay to leave. It's okay to leave. Okay? It's okay to freaking leave. Walk away. Walk away. I love you guys to the moon and back. Have a good Tuesday. Enjoy our snowed in activity because it's not done yet. It's actually supposed to get worse. Love you guys in the moon and back. Bye.